Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. The Arena MRV, built here in the California district of Belo Horizonte, varying degrees of translucency in its outer skin, symbolising the colours of its owners. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. DiMarco, and the pass is intercepted.
Messi really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
It's a good run down the left-hand side.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Played in deep. Oh, smashing header! Good delivery, but no joy.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
And that's a throw. Antoine Griezmann, do we still consider him, Jim, the face of French football?
Yeah, I think there's some room for debate here, Peter, but I can't think of anyone who has a more versatile style of play.
And he's just won so much, hasn't he? He might have had his fair share of disappointments in various finals, but he did win the tournament that really mattered back in 2018.
And he was outstanding in the final, an assist and a very controversial penalty.
Of course, that's right, one of the first significant penalties to be given as a result of a video-assisted review. Adams gets his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Mbappe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Thuram. He's gone for goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Thuram clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Chooses to go cross-field. Hernandez. Now it's Mbappe. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed.
Tries a shot! Conte. Arsenal yet to have an attempt on goal. He could be in here. For Conte. And he's being shifted off it.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Pedri.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Pedro Neto. Tchouaméni cuts out the pass. Griezmann. The less said about that pass, the better. And here's Griezmann. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Pedro Neto. Kimmich calmly anticipates. Pedri. Vinicius Junior. Threads one in. Alvarez. Adams getting this one clear. Mbappe.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
And he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Griezmann. Alvarez. And he's intervened well there. Gives it back.
Modern football for you.
There's the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Vinicius Junior. Alvarez.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well read, nice interception. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Inzaghi. Pedri. Now who's going to be first to this? Mbappe.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Griezmann. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. He's got away. Vinicius Junior. Pedro Neto. Can he put it away? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Boca Juniors with the corner. They're first. Was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's run loose here. Alvarez. Alvarez! He scored!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Boca Juniors have taken the lead.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Otamendi. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. And it's Griezmann. Vinicius Junior. Filippo Inzaghi. And there is the half-time whistle. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we are back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? Glorious! About as smooth as it gets. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Arsenal grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides and with such great individual Alvarez!
Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 3 coming up. And the header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Messi. Oh, super ball. Can he finish? Goal! Boca Juniors! And they're back in front. Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Arsenal really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Mbappe. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Público presente na partida de hoje.
Vinicius Junior.
44.804 espectadores.
60 minutes played. Kimmich kept his eye on it, and he's there. Pedri. Pedro Neto. Vinicius Junior. In with the challenge.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's having a hit! Kimmich. Kimmich is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Arsenal are definitely going about this the right way.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Arsenal perhaps contemplating their next change here. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled.
Teremos uma substituição.
Foot in. Arsenal have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Arsenal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Cristiano. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that was very necessary. And that could have brought them level.
Ah, that could prove a pivotal moment in this match. They needed that goal badly, you know.
And now they can spring out of defence. Neatly clipped into space. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he's managed to get free. And here's Thuram. He is through here.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Boca Juniors certainly don't.
Decent hit! Conte. And he's managed to get rid. Well, here's a man adored by many, even
Foram
deified by
indicados
some.
4 minutos de acréscimo.
Can he get it through? Now it's Neymar. And he's quick to snatch it back. Cristiano Ronaldo. He has found the way through. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. That has not gone well. And that's that. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Jordan Pickford. He's a great all-round goalkeeper, Peter. Great at shot stopping and dominant in his box. He also gets counter-attacks going with his accurate long passes. The opposition should be a little wary of committing too many men forward to attack, because if it does break down, this guy can get them in trouble pretty quickly.
Okay, interesting. That's tidy. Messi. And here's Alvarez. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern...
Climbs up big! Deftly away. And it's Messi. Cavani. And that is expertly dealt with. Battling for the right to play in the early stages. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. That has not gone well. Quarter of an hour played. Messi. Hakimi. Oh, he's been caught napping. Played into them, hits it first time! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Pedri. David Villa finds himself offside. Adams is there to clear. Now it's Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the defence just a Griezmann! Oh, another save.
Oh, that's a stunning save. I mean, his reflexes were incredible then. That's as good a save as you'll see.
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. Boca Juniors are looking to go forward now. Stood up well to him there. And here's Neymar. Fernandez looks to get on the end of this.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And here's Griezmann. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. No joy this time. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Boca Juniors clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Messi. It's gone for a throw-in. Alexander-Arnold.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
And it's dealt with by the outrushing keeper. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Messi. And that could set him on his way. Now it's Messi. Heads it! 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Neymar. Well, good play on the left-hand side here.
Oh, really well played.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot.
Wonderful! Well, I'm happy to admit that I didn't really see that coming, but I'm very glad it did, and you can only eulogise about such excellence. The finish was imperious, the player immense.
Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Oh, that was breathtaking. He'll never hit another as well in his whole career.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
He's found a way through. He's had a shot! Griezmann has given away a free kick. And he's only too happy to take that back. And we hit half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Arsenal having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Arsenal definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Cafu getting this one clear. Buckle is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, there's a probing ball. Hakimi. Messi. And he's been shifted off it. Messi really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
He's got away.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Cross deflected behind for a corner. Alexander-Arnold standing over it. Great chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. In he goes again! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Alvarez! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast. Boca Juniors are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. Cafu.
Now it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold does well to stand firm and defend it. Sergio, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see it...
It's Cavani! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Can he stop it going out? Can he put it away? And now a sudden chance to counter. Now that's well seen too.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Boca Juniors needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And the pass is intercepted. And the counter is on. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's in on goal. Shapes to shoot! Should have equalised.
Cavani was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop!
Substitution for Arsenal.
Boca Juniors have their third corner.
Coming on to replace him is
Real chance!
number 20.
No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
Lovely control. He made it stick with an excellent touch.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to...
Goes in for the header! Oh, that could cost them.
Yeah, he was just a little too eager to get his chance away there, and it could have level matters.
Not the most accurate pass. Shapes to shoot. And that could have brought them level. Cafu. 1-0 as we head towards the end. David Villa. Now it's Messi. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Arsenal probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Palmer. De Paul. Arsenal close now to sit. There's the hit! And he hits the net! They have stolen level at the last! That was easy, almost too easy.
Haaland really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Has been indicated.
He has found the way through. Tries a header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Cross goes in there. Goalkeeper's ball. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Neymar picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Parking in the area around the stadium is
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And already we're underway here. That has been knocked clear. Pass somewhat off target. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's having a go! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Serge Gnabry increasingly looks like he has all the tools to make a complete winger. He can play across the line. He has great...
And the shot! That's another chance! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Hernandez. It's Kimmich. Griezmann. Puyol. That'll be a throw-in.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Adams did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Messi, and the flag has stayed down. And it's Neymar. David Villa. Davids. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, he's in! Pedri. De Ligt. Gnabry. Messi. Nicely spread.
Gnabry really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Messi. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. There will be a throw-in. De Ligt. And the keeper's got it again. And it's Messi.
Messi, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Messi. And Messi! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Adams. De Ligt.
Arsenal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of It's a mighty effort! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Cafu. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Serginho. Opts for safety. Puyol. Played towards the other side. He's looking to... There's the hit! It's a goal! 2 to the good! They have breathing space!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Chile are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Szoboszlai. He's in plenty of space here. Kimmich deals with that comfortably. That is lovely. Wriggles his way through. Ball driven towards the far post. And we hit half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Se está realizando un cambio.
And the action is back on the way.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Mbappe nicked it back promptly. Davids. Drogba. Messi! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
David Villa. It's a throw-in. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's in space and looking for options. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, smashing header! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
And it's Messi. Oh, and he's through the middle. Brilliantly cut out.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Climbs up big! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. Devoid of any complexity, but boy was that certain.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
A case now of complete control. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Cristiano Ronaldo! Triol did well to stay calm there.
Oh, that's real confidence in that tackle. He got himself in the perfect position.
Gnabry is one whose deliveries we all know about. It's a promising run he's making on the right. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He's got away. Great ball, and Davids! And one more try! And he hits the net! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He's put it wide.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Arsenal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Davids. Szoboszlai. Adams. That'll be a throw. He's found a way through. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, he's ended up in no man's land. Showing good feet. Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Davids. And it's Gnabry. He's shifting through the gears here. David Villa. David Villa! And it's come back out to him. No mistake! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Messi. Davids.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Aviati claims it. Driving forward. Griezmann. Oh, what a ball he's in here! That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Looking here to alter the direction of the game. Messi with a real chance here. He's having a go. And he's lifted it over. Gnabry. Now Davids. Now he's off and running. Mbappe. Time added on 4 minutes. Mbappe.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Crunching tackle. Messi. And time is up. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Arsenal desperately failing to impose
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which envelops the team. We have already started here. Oh, easy pickings there.
Well, Peter, I think we're in for something rather special here in being able to watch Hristo Stoichkov. When it comes to charisma and spirit, he's not lacking, and he's so sharp, they nicknamed him the Dagger.
Love watching him. He's one pea in a pod. There's only one Hristo Stoichkov. Now the finish! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
7 minutes is number 22.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Bruno Fernandes. And he's... Stoichkov! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Batistuta bops him off it and wins back the ball. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Griezmann. Oh, it's Batistuta. He's played him through. He's found a way through.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because...
It's Neymar! And yes, it's there! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
Arsenal grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus, and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Stoichkov, chance here to counter. And he stands tall, impenetrable. And here's Batistuta. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Conte. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
To Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Griezmann, and they're quick to press. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Batistuta. He's not got that quite right. Conte. Chouameni. Chance for the header! Goal! Arsenal! And they've got their lead back. A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Now that's well seen too. And it's Messi. And here's Griezmann. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that is as far as they're going to go.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Chance! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, what a ball! Batistuta! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Cristiano Ronaldo. Haaland. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Well, that is one way to stop him. And we've reached half-time. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is...
It's Griezmann! And he nearly went all the way.
And that has to go down as a real opportunity missed. Everything was right until the end.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And here's the chance to counter. Messi gets into some space. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And smartly reclaimed. Haaland. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And they can counter here. And there's green grass ahead of him. Batistuta. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Pedri.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Griezmann. Bruno Fernandes.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Looking for the run. He can run onto that. Haaland! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Big header! Denied by an instinctive save.
Saliba is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 3 coming up. And they've got rid. That is Conte. And he's had it nicked away. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way.
This match was 61,052.
Messi. And Messi! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Stoichkov. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Batistuta! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Now it's Kante. Always on Haaland! Neymar. Batistuta. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's out for a goal kick. Strong running down that left flank. Griezmann. Nicely aimed pass. He's through here. And it's Batistuta. And Batistuta! Yes! And they are cruising away. And he draws the sweetest of pictures.
That's just downright fabulous, both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Arsenal grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Bruno Fernandes engages and forces him off the ball. And that has been clubbed away. And it's Batistuta. Neymar stood up well to him there. Saliba. Stoichkov chasing after it. Oh, super find. And here's Batistuta. He's beat Batistuta! He's got a goal! It is no contest. It is a landslide. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. He's got 4. That is remarkable. It's become a case of, it's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that has faded wide.
Substitutions taking place.
Arsenal can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Costa Curta, Saliba, Haaland. Now it's Batistuta, Stoichkov. And it's Messi. Griezmann.
Will be 3 minutes at
That
a
is
time.
good strength. Now it's Messi. Cucurella does really well to win the ball there.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Spread neatly. Hernandez is there, and he can get that clear. And that is that. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless.